Hi crocheters of the world, I'm Wana and this is Wana's Crochet channel on YouTube. Now I want to show you first the blouse, and this is it. This is mine. So it's really easy. It's worked with a half double crochet, almost all without the border. I work the border with a pattern that I already have the stitch pattern on my channel, so I will add you the link below. And what I want to say, so when I began this sweater, this blouse, I thought to give you a lesson of a V-neck shape, neckline shape. And yes, this was my idea, and also a step-by-step in the tutorial and in the written instruction. You know, we have the tutorial. I have the tutorial and then the written instructions on my blog. A step-by-step of how to work a top down. Really easy, because as I said before, it's only half double crochet. So from my point of view, it can be a first sweater for a beginner too, for one that never crochet a sweater, something like this, a garment, I don't know. Now what else? Yes, I used 300 grams of yarn. It's a medium worsted yarn. I worked with a 4mm hook, and I have this kind of 3/4 sleeves. I really wanted to work the border here on the sleeves too, but unfortunately I ran out of yarn. So that's it. What can I say? You can work the border on the sleeves too, and it would be really beautiful. Or you can work it without border, and you will have a perfect garment for a man. So it's up to you, because really the V-neck shape neckline it's nice for a man cardigan sweater. So in the tutorial you have the three most important steps, let's say. So it's the beginning, of course, so the chains, the beginning, and the raglan increases, what is a raglan increase? This is a raglan increase, is a double increase, okay? So this I explained in the written instruction too. So a raglan increase is a double increase, which means we increase on one side and on the other side of the chain, because here we have a chain one space, okay? Now and there are four increases, double increases or raglan increases, that creates the yoke for the top down, okay? So the square, or how can I say, top down, and that's it. Now what else I have to say? So there are a few important steps in the tutorial, and the rest is written on my blog. And another very important thing, if you want to make it, you can sell it, of course, you can make everything you want, but don't forget to link to the pattern, so to credit me for the the designer of this and other things that I kindly offer you. So hope you, it's a thing that a little bit gives me pain, because I see not only mine but of other designers. I see things that are put on personal blogs without a link, without something, and it's really ugly. I don't know, it's something that it's not honest. It's not honest, and it's so easy to link to the creator or to link to the pattern. It's so easy, and it's grateful for the designer. Okay, so let's do the tutorial, and hope you enjoy. Happy crocheting! So for this blouse I will work with this yarn. It's a yarn that I bought from Yarn Street. It's a Alize yarn, and I will let you the link below, okay? So you can buy this kind of yarn if you want to. If you don't want, you can just choose a yarn to work with a 4mm hook. So let's say from 3 to 4mm hook. This is from 2 to 4mm hook. So you can choose any kind of yarn to go with this kind of crochet hook, this measure, this size of crochet hook. That's no problem. I just want to show you mine because I know that you all always ask me what kind of yarn, actually the brand and so on I am using. So this is 49% wool and 51% acrylic, so it's really, really nice, and it's soft, and the colors are, as you can see, beautiful. So this is the yarn that I will use for this project. Now we will begin, as we always begin, for a top down. So it's really easy. It's a half double crochet top down. So for the yoke we will use only the half double crochet, so it's really easy, you'll see. Now we will need a multiple of three for the back side from mid shoulder to mid shoulder. You know, this is the most important measure that we need. So I put here 36 chains, and for me this 36 chains is enough. I will tell you the measure actually in centimeters, so you can figure out better actually. So let's see, it's 24 centimeters. So now you can just figure out better how many centimeters and how many chains you have to put for your size. But I am a medium size, so maybe you have to put let's say 6 more, okay, 6 chains more, okay. So if you are working with this kind of yarn, not that brand, but this kind of yarn that goes with crochet hook from 2 to 4 millimeters or from 3 to 4, so just check on the label of the yarn that you are buying. So this is the important thing. Okay, now I have 36, and this is, as I said, this is the most important measure. So I have 36, and from here I will divide in 3 parts these 36. So which means 36 divided by 3, it's actually 12. So now I find out exactly the number of chains that I have to put for my sleeves. So it's 12 plus 12. Okay, if you have more stitches, it's just you divide by 3, and you will have the number of stitches that you have to put for your sleeves. So go on and put your number for your sleeves. And we just need to put the number of the stitches for the 2 parts of the front side. So this will be, let's say, 2, okay. So I will add 1 and 2 for one part of the front side, and 1 and 2 for the other part of the front side, so it's 4. So now I have a total of 24 plus 36 plus 4 stitches, okay, which is 36 plus 24, which is 12 plus 12, the sleeves, plus, okay, wait a minute, 36 plus 24 plus 4, which is 64 chains. But this, actually the total number of chains is not very important, so the important is the parts, exactly as I explained you before. Okay, now that I have all my stitches, I will work like this. Chain 1, and into the second chain from the hook, try to work into the back loop of the chain, it's better. Okay, now the first, it's a little bit difficult, is this one. Okay, now yarn over, and as I said, we work with half double crochet. Now this is my first half double crochet, and into the same stitch I will put 1 more. So this will be my first increase for the front side. Okay, and now I will work my second, and these are my stitches for the front side. Okay, and here I will put a increase too, and this is the first increase of the raglan. Okay, now chain 1 and skip into the next stitch and work 1 increase, and this will be the increase for the raglan increase for the sleeve. Now I work the first stitch was a increase, and now we have 12 stitches. We work 10 more, and into the last stitch we will work an increase too. So it's 1, 2, so actually work only back loop of the chain. Okay, I work my 10 stitches in between my two increases of the sleeve. So I work, the first stitch was an increase, then 10 stitches, and now the last stitch of my 12 will be another increase. Okay, 1 and 2. Okay, and this was my increase. And now chain 1, and we will work actually on my 36 stitches of the back side, and here we will work exactly the same thing. Into the first chain I will work my raglan increase. So you know, a raglan increase, it's a double increase, which means we have 1 increase, which was the increase for the sleeve, chain 1, and 1 more increase, which was my increase, first increase for the back side. Okay, so it's double increase. Okay, now I work my first increase for the back side, and now what I want to do is to work 34 stitches, and into the last I have 36, total of 36. Into the first I work an increase, and into the last I will work an increase. So I will work 34 and then 1 more increase, and then I will repeat exactly what I did here. So chain 1, then 1 increase, 10 stitches for the sleeve, and 1 more increase, which is 12, and then of course I will repeat for the front side, and that's all. Very important, the first row. Okay, very important, because we actually put our 4 raglan increases, and these are very important. So I have here my first row ready, and I also put the markers into each of my 4 chain 1 space of the raglan increases. Now the raglan increases are double increases, so very important. Raglan increase, it's a double increase, which means on one side, on the other side of the chain or of the marker, we have a increase, which means in our 4 raglan increases we actually put 8 increases. Okay, and we have the normal increases on the beginning and at the end of the row, which are the increases for the neckline, which in this case will be a V neckline. Okay, now from here just continue on increasing in each increase, which means at the beginning, at the end of the row, and into the 4 raglan increases until you reach the end of the shoulder. Okay, so I went on and I actually finished the yoke. But why? Because there is nothing to show you. You already have the written instruction on my blog, and what I have to do in this video, it's to explain more than to crochet, because it's all about half double crochet and the increases. So raglan increases, this was the word, raglan increases, our 4 raglan, and the increases for the V shape, neck shape. Okay, neckline. So for this V shape, I will tell you, let's say, general rule, and from here you can play with the increases. Actually, this is the idea. Okay, I am referring now only at the beginning and these two increases at the beginning at the end of each row. Okay, so I went on increasing in each row until I reach the shoulder level. Okay, reach here, of course, so something like this. Actually, for 10 rows, okay, I just went on like this. Then I worked an increase in each of my second row. Okay, and I am here, and this is the moment that I want to divide, so to work only the body and to leave out the sleeves for later. And I have to put here 2 more stitches just to be the same number of stitches on the front side and on the back side. And this is the second step of the rule, let's say, for the V-neck. So at the end, so depends on how deep you want to make this open, V open of the neckline. So go on with the increasing in each row until you reach the shoulder level, and then you can work as I did, increasing in each second, or if you want it deeper, the opening here, just go on and increase in each of your third row, 1 increase at the beginning and at the end of the row. I am talking only about these 2. Okay, these 2 increases. Okay, so when you finish, so let's say you are ready with the yoke, which means you have the perfect fit, the length of the underarm until the underarm, and of course the width for the sleeves and for the back and front sides. Okay, so the measure is perfect. You want to divide, and you still have some stitches to add to obtain the same number of stitches with the back side. There's no problem. You divide, as I will do here. You divide, and then you continue on with the stitches that you need. Then, if you want to work a cardigan or a open jacket, or a jacket, so a open thing here, you will just continue working in rows. If you want to work a blouse or something close, okay, sweater, something like this, you will just slip stitch in the middle, and then you will begin to work somewhere here underarm, because we don't want that the joining slip stitch joining part of the row of the round is visible. Okay, that's all, and that's it. Now I will work my divide here. I will divide here my body now, and I will work the body. So to divide, it's really easy. I already explained it. So I am talking about you that follow me. So I have lots of tutorials where I already explained how to divide. So now I don't want to work my half double crochets and then put 2 or 4 chains and then work all my half double crochet on the back side and so on. So I just explain. Begin and work all your half double crochets on the front side, one part of the front side. Then for the sleeve here, you will put 2 or 4 chains, depends how many stitches you still want at the underarm, and you will leave of course out the sleeve, and you will go on and work the back side, put the same number of chains here and work the other part of the front side. And here we are working only the body from here. Okay, actually, okay, I work now. Let me give you some measures here. So it's about 15, 16, yes, centimeters, the yoke, the length, and the raglan line it's about 19, 20, let's say. Usually it's 20 for me, I already know, okay? So it's like this, the raglan line, and from here I just want to continue on. Maybe the circumference of my, yes, it's more or less 40, 41, yes. So it's 82 centimeters all around, okay, here where I want to. And for the sleeve, let's see, for the sleeve too, about 28, 30 centimeters. It's the circumference of the sleeve that I have here. Okay. Now I will just continue on and I will put some pattern stitch, so I will be back to show you. I don't want to exaggerate with the stitches, so I just want to keep it calm, let's say, with simple pattern stitches, and even the half double crochet, it's just perfect because working back and forth, okay? So even if you want to work as I want in round now, you have to chain one and turn as you work in rows, okay? Once, because you need the line to be straight here, you don't want to bend. And second, because you still need to have this nice effect, and this nice effect, it's the back and forth, so we have to turn if you want to get it. Okay, so I just went on and I will tell you more. So I finished here with the same number of stitches from the front side and from the for the back side. So on the back side I have 76, and on the both parts of front side I have 38 plus 38, which is 76. So exactly the same number. So into the last round I actually worked after the division round. So I worked one division round and I worked this one then, and this was the last. And now I have my nice, look at it, so nice. I will show you how to put a nice border here just to have a perfect V-neck line. And now I cut the yarn, so slip stitch and cut the yarn if you want to work as I do here, a sweater or a blouse or so on. If you want to work a cardigan, so you don't have to slip stitch, you just continue on to work in rows. But I joined with a slip stitch, cut the yarn because I want to begin now here, okay? But still, even if you work in, wait a minute, like this with the, it's the light. So even if you want to continue on to work in runs, you will work as in rows, which means you will chain one and turn to begin a new row, a new round, okay? Because we want to keep on working with this kind of design, okay? So it's like back side, front side, back side, front side, and so on. So now I almost finished my sweater here, and as you already saw in the presentation, I choose for this part the leaf stitch, really nice. I don't know, I like it. And now I just want to show you how to work the border, and this is a part that it's better, I thought it would be better to show you how to work actually on this part where we have to work around the border stitches of the rows, okay? So I began on the back side, middle back side, and I just went on working the stitches as they are. So here into the chain space left unworked, and I work the stitches. Now when where you have the raglan, you will work a decrease in each raglan there are 4 raglan lines. So can you see these 2 stitches must be worked together in a decrease. Let me show you here. So this is the raglan yarn and these are the 2 stitches, 1 and 2. Okay, these 2 stitches I want to work them in a decrease together. So insert the hook into the first, pull up a loop, 3 loops on the hooks, on the hook. Now insert the hook into the next without yarning over, so we don't yarn over, we just insert the hook into the next, pull up a loop, and now we have 4 loops on the hook, yarn over and pull through all, and this is the decrease with the half double crochet. Now this is my last stitch, and let me just show you how to work on the border. Now very important thing is this: we have here rows with front and back and front rows. This is wrong side, let's say. So when we work like this on the back side and on the right side. So this is worked on the back side. And how do we know? There is this line popping up here. So can you see this line? Okay, which means that if we have this line, this stitch, this row is worked on the back side. This row is worked on the front side. So this is actually the front side of the row of the stitch. This is the back side. And again, back and front and back with the popping up line here, and front and back and front. Now as you can see, the back line, the back half double crochet worked on the back side, it's a little bit smaller than the half double crochet work on the front side. So we will work on the front side 2 single crochets, on the row back side row 1 single crochet. This is the difference. That's why I wanted to show you this. Okay, so let's see. This is work on the front side. This is work on the back side, which means we insert the hook and we work 1 single crochet, and then here we will work 2 single crochets. Now I am working the first round actually of the neckline with the same hook size, and into the second I will change on a smaller hook size, so half measure smaller. So here I am working with a 4mm hook, so I will change to a 3.5, but let us just work the first one first. Okay, so this is back row, just 1 single crochet. This is front row, so around the stitch we work 2 single crochets, 1 and 2. Around the back row we work just 1, and this is how we have to continue on. This is front, we work 2, this is back, we work 1. I actually don't count them. I will count them because I have to write down the pattern, but just when I work for myself I don't count them. I just know how to work them, and this is just enough for me. Okay, so let me continue until I reach here, the point here, how can I say, the corner, the angle, the right angle. No, it's not a right angle, I don't know, here in the middle, and then I will be back to show you how to decrease and to continue on the other side. So I worked all with half double crochet. I don't know why first I worked a single crochet, but no, it's all with half double crochet worked. And here I have the last row worked in front side. So I actually have to put 2 half double crochets, but I will put only 1 like this, and then I will skip on the other side and work 1 more. Okay, and then I will continue on. Now in between these 2 I want to put a marker. Now I know that this is a half and I just want to continue with the other half, and then into the second round of the neckline I will work first of the marker. So the 2 stitches before the marker, I will join them together in a decrease, and the 2 stitches after the marker I will put them together in an decrease too. So that's it. But let me just continue on and finish this first round, and I will be back to show you how to actually work this. So I finished the round, and now I just want to change the crochet hook. So it's here, my 3.5, and I will turn, which means chain 1 and turn your work as you work in rows. Yarn over, insert the hook into the first stitch, and begin working your half double crochets like this. And I will continue until the marker. So actually 2 stitches first before the marker. Okay, so here I am. I have to work only, let's see, this is 1, these are the last 2 here, so I will work just 1 more and decrease, yes, before the marker. Now I can take the marker and work another decrease on the other 2 stitches here, like this, and just want to put the marker back, and this is the second decrease. I will put it here, okay, because we need to know if we want actually to continue on with the border with the 3rd and the 4th, let's say, round for the border, we just continue on exactly the same, which means before and after the marker we will decrease by 2 or 3, depends of the shape, because as you can see here, this is the shape and it's just perfect. But if you think it's not enough for you, so you want it into the 3rd, let's say, if you want to continue on, you can just decrease 3 times, so 3 stitches before the marker and 3 after the marker. Okay, so I will just finish this, and then there is only the border, because I don't want to put sleeves here. I will just work 1 round of half double crochets here all around. Okay, so here I will work on the chains and some stitches on one side and some on the other side, and that's all. So I just want it like this with short sleeves. For me it's perfect. So that's it. These are the most difficult parts, so that's why on the video I am trying to show you the parts that maybe in a written explanation would be a little bit difficult actually to be very clear. So okay, now see you at the next tutorial. Hope you enjoy this one, and hope you enjoy making sweaters and cardigans, because I really love. So as you can see, I am trying to make more tutorials on this part. Okay, see you at the next tutorial. Bye bye.